and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Check. Lucky.
They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Check it back.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch this. Easy. No. Me.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. One leg.
Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Watch the whip. Yellow.
On first down, Mahomes. Trying to improvise. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Check 24. Yellow. Check 37. Check 37.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Flush to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's fourth down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you can see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
Mike 56, Mike 56. I smell fear now.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up second and 10.
Watch the screen. Switch. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here's Bridgewater. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. We're scoreless after 1.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. Switch. 56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. Okay, now let's go.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. Open man is Michael Thomas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. To the air again with Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, they scared. Check, crunch. Check.
They'll throw again, Bridgewater. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And again, it's Bridgewater. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith His fourth touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. It'll be a gain of 6, and just like that, it's third down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. He's checking on these two. Right on these two. Crabs. Cranking yellow, 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 yellow. He's checking crab.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Attack, attack.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check 9, check 9.
And again, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
36.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
First down throw for Bridgewater. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A second down throw for Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Boom, boom. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
56. Mike's 56. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Not
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Saints.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And Thomas has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Bridgewater on 1st down. Open man, it's Preston Williams. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Bridgewater again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh, nearly picked. They may be lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go!
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Mike, 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Yellow.
Charlie. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Yep.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. A.J. Klein in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got his man. It's Williams. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Sheldon Rankins able to record his 5th sack of the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes flushed out right. Finding room to the 20 and avoids the contact by sliding. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Bridgewater now from the 50. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards. First down, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. That's going to be caught.
Bridgewater's pass complete. to Traquan Smith. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run it with Kamara. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Kamara trying again. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A.J. Klein, his second sack of the night.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darren Lee in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Let's go. Right there. 56. Watch the run. 22, jet, over. 22, jet, over. Mike 56. Mike 56. Go, off. Get off the field. Kill. Go. Ringo.
Bridgewater now on second down. Forced out to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Point after, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for the Saints. 44 yards. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Check three. Sponge. No. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Let's go, guys.
Bridgewater here to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. That time, Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Tighten up. Hey, check 24. Slow.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Lutz puts this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is now 13. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Check 31, check 40, check 43, squeeze. We got double up. Hey.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. P.J. Williams with a pick, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Check, ready. Turn it in. Check 56. I'm coming after you.
Running with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Okay. A brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. And we back up.